Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm actually going to be cover how you can be the king of outreach. I get this question asked a lot, how do you do outreach, Shivam, and what are the steps that I should take when starting out outreach, and how I can be at the level that you and a lot of people in the agency space are, where I'm getting a consistent flow of leads and clients. So I just thought I'd make this little video for you guys. So let's hop straight into it. So as you can see, I've created a little document for you guys covering everything. I blacked out some aspects of it because I want to get into it as we go, so you're not reading through and getting confused. So let's start with number one. You can stop focusing on any dumb shit like where your leads are being sourced from, if your leads are this or that, or if they meet the 5,000 follower mark, if they meet the 10,000 follower mark. You don't need to focus on things like that. A personalized line is important, but you don't need to focus on if it's 2 line long or 1 line long. I have so many people who ask me, oh, but my personalized line shouldn't be more than 1 line. It doesn't matter as long as it's a good personalized line. You can just flow with it, and these are just ways for you to delay your outreach, and that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to delay outreach. You want to keep it up consistently. So number one is be interested in the client, not in yourself. Don't talk about yourself, talk about them and sell them on what you can do for them, and don't just send them a list of services and let them choose. They're getting hundreds of emails. Why would they choose you without giving much thought to you? So just as the point says, you need to sell them on themselves. So basically, you don't need to talk about yourself. You need to talk about the problems faced by them, the solution that you're giving them, and at what cost you're giving it to them. Are you offering some value to them, or are you offering a meeting booked? What's your clear call to action about it? And that's about it. I see a lot of emails come through to me as well saying, oh, I provide marketing services. You can choose from below: SEO, digital marketing, YouTube creation, etc., etc. Why would I choose from you? You're not giving me any value. You're not giving me a clear service that you offer. You're not showing me any specialization of any sort. I would not choose you. I would choose the hundreds of other emails that I'm getting who are putting in the actual effort to do that. So you need to make sure that that is something that you keep top of mind. Our second point, which is our outreach quantity is key, but as well as quality is. So you don't need to send 100 emails in one day and then not send anything out for the next few weeks. You can be consistent with your numbers, and actually increasing your numbers will increase your meetings. So I see a lot of people playing either a full-on quantity game or a full-on quality game. So by what I mean by that is, in the quantity game, they're sending out 150 emails, but they're not having a good enough script, good enough lead quality, and they're just sending out emails for the sake of it. There's no deliverability happening. There's no clear service offered, etc. No personalization whatsoever. And on the other side, where people are playing in quality, they're sending out maybe 15 quality emails a day, which both of them are not enough. You need to have an amalgamation of both of them. So you need to focus on quality as well as quantity, mix the both, and just be consistent with the outreach number, and not just 200 one day, skip for 4 days, 200 another day. This is all what I teach my students as well in my mentorship. This is what I tell people who buy leads and lines from me, that you need to be focused on consistent outreach. I've got clients who buy hundreds of leads from me as well. I always tell them 100 leads would do nothing. You need to be focused on sending out a more of a quality and a quantity outreach. So minimum order I recommend everybody to do is 500. A lot of people still order like 100, 200 just to test out campaigns, which is still okay. But if you're constantly doing outreach, you can't survive with only 100 emails sent. So here's a tip from me as well as what I've seen. Next up, we have trying out different channels. Now this is very important. Every channel works. I see a lot of people saying cold email doesn't work. A lot of people are saying cold DM doesn't work. A lot of people are saying XYZ doesn't work. Everything works. It's about what works for you and what you want to get working for yourself. Now what you want to do is you want to test out all these different channels one by one. Whatever works for you, double down on that. Even if it's cold email, if it's cold DM, it's Twitter DM, it's LinkedIn outreach, it's in person going and meeting people. Whatever works for you, just double down on that. That is the number one tip that I can give you, because that is what's important. A lot of people just keep playing in channels, trying out different channels, and even if something is working, they let go of that because X person said, yeah, this won't work, now try this out. So on my channel I cover Twitter, Instagram, email, LinkedIn I'm going to cover soon. So I'm giving you all the outbound prospecting channels. It's on you, on what you want to choose and what you want to work with, basically. Lastly, we have scripts. Now scripts can be something you pick off the internet, which I do not recommend. I see a lot of people just picking off something from the internet, Google searching cold email scripts and just picking that out. No, you can write a cold email script very easily. It's not as advanced as people make it. All you need to do is have a personalized aspect to it, have the problem that you're solving, have the solution to that problem, and have a clear call to action. These 4 things make up a good cold email. If you want, I can make an in-depth video on how to write a perfect cold email, but these are the 4 things that you can use just to build out the perfect cold email. So these were the tips that I wanted to give you in terms of what you can do when you want to be the king of outreach. And it's all about consistency, having a good call to action, having about a good offer, and basically going about from there. Do let me know if this video helped. If it did, do hit the like button and subscribe down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.